Ayan, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to this fun hour. Fun hour natin this November entitled Marketing Psychology, Understanding Consumer Behavior. Yan. And to introduce myself, my name is Jui and I will be one of your hosts today. And here with me is Tin. Yan, Tin, pakilala ka naman kung sino ka.
Hello po. So, I'm Christine Mayoga po, your co-host din po for today's webinar entitled Understanding Consumer Behavior.
Alright, sige. So, kamustahan muna tayo, no, saglit. Ayan, Tin, ikaw, ano yung nilook forward mo or expectation mo this afternoon?
Siyempre, kung paano ba natin mas mamamarket yung mga product natin sa mga target consumer natin. Kung paano ba nila tinitake yung mga marketing strategies natin, kung paano nila nadadigest yun para mas maging potential buyer na natin sila.
Okay. So, ako naman, naglo-look forward ako na kahit hindi naman marketing yung iba dito is magamit pa rin nila yung pag-uusapan natin ngayong hapon na to. And so, ayan, before we start our fun hour proper, let's start this afternoon with a short prayer.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, thank you for bringing us together safely. As we prepare for this meeting, we ask that you prepare our hearts and lead us in your wisdom. May we set aside our own agendas and seek what you desire for us to accomplish during this meeting. Please direct our thoughts and guide our discussion. Help us to be attentive and respectful of one another's input and to work as a team. We ask that you grant us clarity of mind and lead us to helpful solutions. In Jesus' name, amen.
Ayan, so amen. So, for the house rules, si Tin,
So,
explain.
For the house rule for this webinar, number 1 is be respectful. Treat all participants with kindness and respect. Disrespectful behavior will not be tolerated. Then the second one is mute your microphone. To minimize background noise, please keep your microphone muted when not speaking. Third one is use the chat wisely. Feel free to use the chat for questions or comments, but please stay on topic and avoid spamming. The fourth one is stay engaged, participate actively, but be mindful of time. Allow others to contribute. And the last one is no distraction. Try to minimize distraction in your environment to stay focused. So, for this webinar, we have 4 key points. So, the first one is the foundation of consumer psychology. The second one is understanding consumer behavior. The third one is consumer information processing and involvement. And the fourth one is consumer decision-making process. Pero before we start, let's have some icebreaker po muna. So, ini-invite ko po yung lahat na sumali since may prize din po. Let's go!
Ayan, so lahat ay encourage to participate our game. So, malaki yung premyo natin. May 20,000, 50,000,
Saka 30,000.
30,000.
Wow, laki.
Sobrang laki. Oo. Kaya niyong bumili ng bahay. Ayan, sige. So, kung
Okay.
ready na ang lahat, press 1 sa chat box.
Ready na ba? Ready na ba
Yan.
ang mga person?
Ayan.
Wow.
Sino ang pinaka-competitive this afternoon?
Sino
Makikita
kaya ang
natin.
mag-uwi ng lahat ng cash prize?
Ayan. Okay. Sige. So,
Okay.
madali lang naman to. Kaya niyong sagutan kahit nakapikit.
Yan. So, ang first icebreaker natin ay ang zoom in. So, madali lang to. Huhulaan nyo lang kung ano yung naka-zoom na photos. Ganun lang po siya kadali. So, let's start. Ready na po ba ang lahat? So, for the first picture, we have 20 pesos cash prize. So, time start now. May 20 seconds po tayo para po mahulaan yung picture. Time starts now.
Parang ginugel. Favorite nyo yan.
Favorite ng lahat.
Time's up na ba?
Tinapay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ang tamang sagot po is fried chicken or Chicken Joy. Si Miss Trina po ang nag-uwi ng premyo.
Okay. Lilisan natin si Ma'am Trina.
Okay.
20,000. Okay. Next.
Next naman po is for 30 pesos. Time, your 20 seconds starts now.
Parang nag-iisip sila ng malalim.
Oy!
Sige, hindi pa naman
Ayun.
tapos yung oras eh.
7, 6, 3, 2, 1. So, ang nanalo po ay si Miss Maisel.
Okay, si Miss Maisel.
Third
Okay.
picture naman po tayo. For 30 pesos po ulit. Watermelon. For 30 pesos, ano kaya itong picture na ito? Time starts now.
Wow, United ang sagot.
Ang dami Very competitive si Sir Jet. So, ang ating pong nanalo sa ating third picture ay si Sir Jet.
Nice. 30
Marami
pesos.
30 pesos.
Galing.
So, for the last picture, ito mahirap-hirap to. For 50 pesos, ano kaya ito? Time start now. Ay, lang wala yung borderline.
Yung naiisip ni Ashina eh. Cravings mo yan, no? Ensaymada daw.
Yan, tapos na po. Ang nanalo po ng ating 50 pesos ay si Miss Abek. Okay, last na. Si Miss Abek na ano.
Kinulang ng N. Okay.
Wrong spelling wrong po ba, Miss Joey?
Wrong spelling, nauna ako.
Sige, meron pa po tayo. For 50 pesos.
Sinong panalo doon? Sa Alaking.
Dapat ako chicken.
Si Miss Abek po. Si Miss Maria
Wrong
Abek.
spelling eh.
Wrong spelling.
Ibigay mo daw yung 30 kay Ma'am Trina.
May porsyento doon.
Okay.
Meron pa po.
May isang game pa naman. Okay.
For 50 pesos din po ito. Ano po kayong picture ito? Your time starts now.
Ay,
Grabe, ano yan?
50 pesos yan.
to sino daw?
May nanalo. Okay, ang nanalo po ng 50 pesos ay si Miss Bernice.
Raimundo.
Spend na lang po ng
Okay.
Gcash no kay Miss Joey. Then meron pa po tayo na natatapos. Bibigyan po natin yung chance yung ibang. Ito naman po tayo sa ating next icebreaker. Guess the Tagalog slang word. So medyo komplikado, pero ito po yung mechanics. The host will show a picture. These picture images will serve as hints which when combined will form a Tagalog word. The hint may sound like Tagalog or English. All players will be given 20 seconds to guess them. After 20 seconds, the correct answer will be revealed. Remember that all answers are in Tagalog only. Okay, let's start. For 20 pesos. Wait lang. Palagay lang ako ng line breaker. For 20 pesos, ano kayang Tagalog word ito? Yarn. Time starts now.
Yun agad.
5. At ang nag-uwi ng 20 pesos ay si Sir... Ano na yun? Si Sir Joseph. Wala. Yan. Wala. Yan.
Naglag
For next
ata.
Tagalog word. Yan. For next Tagalog word. Magkano to, Miss Joey? 20 pa rin.
Teka lang, sa akin naglag eh. Ayan, di mo pa pala ginalaw. Okay, next.
For our Tagalog word. Time starts now. Mahirap-hirap to ah.
Oo nga.
Ano kaya? Oh. Year Caldero. Up. Stop na po. Ang nanalo po ay si Miss Jana Celine. Jana Celine. Ayun. Ang galing niya. Next, for 30 pesos na po ba ito, Miss? 20 pa rin. AirPod. For our next Tagalog word, time starts now. Ang bilis mo na yung abek ah.
Parang walang lumalaban. Ayan.
Now na. Ang nanalo po sa ating chismis ay si Miss Abek.
Pa, nakadala na si Mama ka.
Lumalaban. Ang next Tagalog word for 30 pesos. Time starts now. Ito pindot.
Ano yung nasa labas ng line breaker? Guys,
Ito na po.
mag-antay kayo ng go signal bago kayo sumagot.
Sakto lang po yung line. Okay. Tawag. Ang nanalo ay si... Uy, meron ngang nasa labas ng line breaker. Ikaw mag-decide niyan, Miss Joey.
Paano ba ako mag-decide?
Si Allen or
Si
si
Jan. Si
John.
Allen.
Masyadong excited si Jan.
Okay.
Okay, sige. Mamaya, pagdesisyonan.
Yan. Ngayon, for 50 pesos, ano ang ating next Tagalog word? Time starts now. Wow, mahirapan sila dito. 50 pesos yan, guys. Kaya nyo yan.
Pati si Ma'am Trina
Pati si
napapaisip.
Ma.
Nawaisip ako.
Wisdom to.
Oh, tapos na ang oras. Ang nanalo ay si Miss Bernice ulit.
Galing.
Galing.
Nice, nice, nice.
Lapang.
Last na po to for 50 pesos.
Okay, galingan nyo, guys. Ashina,
Lapang.
bumawi ka.
Our Tagalog word is lapang. So, for the next Tagalog word, ano kaya ito? Time starts now. Ooh.
Romantic baboy.
Oo nga, di ba? Romantic baboy. Samgyupsal.
Tapos na. Ang nanalo po ulit ay si Sir Joseph. Ay,
Okay.
pagdadalawa sila. Thank you po sa pag-join. Ngayon po ay simulan na natin ang ating topic.
Okay.
Dun po sa mga nanalo, pasend na lang po ng Gcash niyo po kay Miss Jane.
Kukulik ko mamaya. Sige, let's start our webinar proper.
So, our first key point, the foundation of consumer psychology. Consumer psychology is the branch of psychology that explores the mental process involved in selecting, purchasing, using, and disposing of products or services. It delves into the motivation, perception, attitudes, and behaviors that drive consumer decisions. So, consumer psychology is what people think of when they want to know the whys and whereof of a consumer purchasing decision. After all, even impulse buying has underlying psychology. So, the field of consumer psychology is often connected to organizational psychology because they both focus on the study of human behavior and what motivates it. So, informally, consumer psychology is often referred to as the psychology of marketing because of how marketing agencies and companies use it to try to better tailor their marketing efforts to consumers. Ay, kalabaw. Consumer psychology theory examines how thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and perceptions influence how people buy and relate to goods and services. It combines principles from psychology, sociology, anthropology, and economics to understand consumer behavior motivation. So, the roots of consumer psychology can be tracked back to the early 20th century when psychologists began studying the impact of advertising on consumer behavior. Since then, the field has grown exponentially, incorporating insights from various disciplines such as sociology, anthropology, and economics. So, for today's world, consumer psychology is more relevant than ever. So, with the increasing complexity of the marketplace and the abundance of choice available to consumers, understanding their mind has become a competitive advantage for the businesses. When it comes to consumer psychology, we have 7 key points, key concepts. So, the first one is the consumer behavior. So, consumer behavior or how people buy and use goods and services is a rich field of psychological research, particularly for companies trying to sell products to as many potential customers as possible. So, since what people buy and why they buy it impacts many different facets of their lives, research into consumer behavior ties together several key psychological issues. This includes communication, identity, social status, decision-making, and mental and physical health. So, and consumers themselves can be their own worst enemy, making rash purchasing decisions based on anxiety, faulty logic, or a fleeting desire for social status. But consumers are not powerless. So, learning more about the different strategies companies employ, as well as the explanation for people's often confusing purchasing decisions. So it can help individuals more consciously decide what, why, and whether to buy. So the next one is the consumer decision making. So the consumer decision making process involves 5 basic steps. So this is the process by which consumer evaluate making a purchasing decision. So the 5 steps are the problem recognition, information search, alternatives evaluation, purchase decision, and post-purchase evaluation. So it's important to understand the consumer decision making process because it allows you to anticipate the needs of consumers, which in return helps you to plan better marketing strategies based on those needs. The third one is the emotions and motivation. So, motivation and emotions are fundamental components of consumer behavior that significantly influence purchasing decisions. So, by understanding these dynamics, marketers can develop strategies that resonate more profoundly with consumers, addressing their needs and evoking the desired emotional responses. So as the marketplace become increasingly competitive, leveraging insight into motivation and emotions will be essentials for brands aiming to connect with consumers on a deeper level. So ultimately, driving sales and fostering long-term loyalty. The fourth one is the perception and attitude. So the interplay between perception and attitude significantly affects consumer decision making. Positive perception leads to favorable attitude, which can foster brand loyalty. While sa kabaliktaran naman, kapag may negative perception naman sa brand mo, it can result in unfavorable attitude that deter purchases. So for marketers, understanding this dynamic is crucial. Strategies should focus on clear messaging, enhancing brand image, and monitoring consumer feedback to effectively adapt to perception and attitudes. So by leveraging insight into these elements, brands can create a deeper connection with consumer and drive sales. So the next one is the learning and memory. So for marketers, understanding the dynamics of learning and memory is a vital for developing effective strategies. So consistent branding and messaging enhance recognition and recall, while engaging storytelling creates emotional connection that make experience more memorable. Additionally, offering rewards and incentives can motivate positive consumer behaviors and foster long-term loyalty. So by leveraging insight into learning and memory, marketers can be better engaged to their consumers, ultimately driving purchasing behavior and building brand loyalty. The next one is the personality and lifestyle. So the interplay between personality and lifestyle can also shape brand perception and consumer experiences. Consumers often choose brands that reflect their self-image and align with their value. For example, a person who values sustainability may gravitate toward brands that emphasize eco-friendly practices. So similarly, to someone who identifies with luxury lifestyles may seek out a high-end product that convey status. So marketers who understand this connection can create compelling narratives that speak to consumer personality and lifestyle, enhancing brand and appeal and relevance. So personality and lifestyles are essential components of consumer behavior that influence purchasing decision and brand interaction. So by understanding these factors, marketers can develop strategies that resonate with specific consumer segments. So fostering deeper connection and encouraging brand loyalty. So tailoring marketing efforts to align with the unique personality and lifestyle of a target audiences can ultimately drive sales and enhance customer satisfaction. The last one is the cultural and social influence. Um, Cultural and social influence are critical factors in consumer behavior, guiding how individuals perceive brands and make purchasing decisions. By understanding these influences, marketers can develop strategies that resonate with diverse consumer segments. So, ensuring their products and messages align with cultural values and social dynamics. This approach not only enhances brand relevance but also builds stronger connection with consumers, ultimately driving engagement and loyalty. So yun po yung key concept ng consumer psychology. For the next slide po is application of consumer psychology. The first one is the product development. So we know that product development is a fundamental process that is significantly influences consumer behavior by aligning products with consumer needs and preferences. So it begins with comprehensive market research, which is essential for understanding what consumers desire. Techniques such as surveys, focus groups, and observational studies enable companies to gather valuable insights into consumer preference and pain points. So, this foundational knowledge helps inform the creation of relevant products that resonates with the target market, ensuring that offerings not only meet current demands but also anticipate future trends. The next one is branding and positioning. So together, the effective branding and positioning create a cohesive narrative that guides marketing strategies and consumer interaction. So they influence how consumers perceive a product, impacting their purchasing decision. A consistent brand message across various channels reinforce brand identity, making it easier for consumers to connect with the brand. So, furthermore, clear positioning helps consumers navigate a crowded marketplace, allowing them to quickly assess which products align with their needs and values. The next one is the pricing and promotion. So, between pricing and promotion is crucial in determining a brand's overall success. So, while competitive pricing can grow customers in, effective promotional strategies can enhance perceived value and encourage purchases. Brand must continuously analyze market trends and consumer behavior to refine their pricing and promotional strategies. By staying responsive to changing consumers' needs and preferences, companies can optimize their approach, driving both immediate sales and long-term loyalty. The next one is advertising and marketing communication. Advertising and marketing communications are essential tools for promoting products and building brand awareness. So, while advertising specifically refers to paid messages designed to inform and persuade consumers, marketing communication encompasses a broader range of strategies and channels used to convey a brand message and engage its audience. The next one is the customer experience. So, customer experience is a crucial aspect of modern business strategy. It encompasses every interaction a consumer has with the brand throughout their journey. So, from the initial awareness of a product to post-purchase support, each touchpoint contributes to the overall perception of the brand. Positive customer experience can lead to increased customer satisfaction, loyalty, and advocacy. So, making a vital focus for companies looking to differentiate themselves in a competitive market. The last one is the shopper experience. Shopper experience refers to the overall interactions and journey that consumers undergo while shopping, whether in physical stores or online. It encompasses various elements including store layout, product availability, customer service, and the ease of navigation on e-commerce platforms naman. So, to create an exceptional shopper experience, retailer must first understand the needs and preferences of their target audience. For example, for makeup stores, so this involves designing an inviting atmosphere, organizing products logically, and ensuring that staff are knowledgeable and attentive. Factors such as lighting, music, and scent can significantly influence shopper mood and behavior, making the physical environment an essential component for the experience. So, in contrast naman po, online retailers must prioritize user-friendly website design, fast loading times, and intuitive navigation to facilitate a seamless shopping journey. So, for the next key point, understanding consumer behavior will be discussed by Ms. Joan.
Okay, so understanding consumer behavior. Ayan, so understanding consumer behavior, pa next slide. So consumer behavior is the study of how individuals or groups make decisions about purchasing, using, and disposing of products or services. This process involves multiple stages, including problem identification, data collection, evaluation, purchase decision, and post-purchase assessment. So, key influencing factors include personal values, social norms, marketing tactics, product attributes, and environmental conditions. So, consumer behavior. So, this explores how people or groups decide what to buy, what to use, or discard. So, this process has several steps. Yung recognizing a need, gathering information, comparing options, making purchase, and reviewing the experience after making a purchase. So, people's choices are influenced by personal preferences, social expectations, marketing, and product features, and even their surroundings. So, understanding these factors helps businesses tulad natin to better cater sa customers, their needs, and desires. So, example situation is, sino dito yung bumili ka na ng cellphone, gadget, yan, tablet. Diba kapag bumibili tayo ng gadget or ng tablet, ang una nating ginagawa is we research online. Tinitignan natin kung ano ba yung magaganda, napasok sa budget natin, minsan sinesearch pa natin, sinesearch natin na tablet or phone for 20,000, ganyan. So, ganun tayo. But we ask friends kung okay ba sa kanila, ano yung take nila dun sa device na yon, or visit stores to compare. So, yun yung data collection na sinasabi. And then, pag sinabi naman na evaluation, so after we gather yung information na yon, so we weigh the factors like price, quality based dun sa kung ano yung gusto natin, paano natin siya gagamitin, battery life, yan. So, if you're someone who loves photography, sa mga mahilig mag-photography, so you might consider yung good camera, syempre, sa product, diba? So, whereas someone na focus sa work, yan, mas gusto mo yung battery life and storage. So, yun yung evaluation. So, purchase decision, it's based on your evaluation. So, you choose a phone or tablet, make the purchase either online or in-store. So, yun na yung purchasing na. Actual na. So, post-purchase assessment, after using the phone, yan. Syempre, i-assess mo yan kung na-meet ba nun, na-satisfied ka ba, yung lahat ba ng features nun is okay sa'yo. So, if you're satisfied, so you may recommend it to your friends or leave a positive review. So, if not, you might reach out for a return or exchange. So, ganun yung understanding consumer behavior. So, next slide. Yan. So, understanding consumer behavior helps businesses design effective marketing strategies and meet customer needs. So, marketers analyze consumer behavior to predict demand and make informed decisions on product design, pricing, yan, since kino-consider natin yon talaga, promotion, and distribution. So, research methods like surveys, and data analysis offer insights facilitating improved customer relations and satisfaction. So, next, for our third pointer,
the consumer information processing and involvement. Information processing. Information processing in a consumer behavior refers to the sequence of steps and consumer undergo as they encounter, interpret, and utilize information related to products and services. This process can be broken down into several key stages: exposure, attention, interpretation, memory, decision making, and post purchase evaluation. Each stage plays a significant role in shaping consumer choices and brand perception. So, consumer information process is a critical concept that explains how individuals perceive, interpret, and respond to marketing stimuli. This cognitive process involves several stages, which is the exposure, attention, comprehension, acceptance, and retention. So, each stage plays a significant role in how consumers interact with information about products and brands. So, involvement is a key factor influencing consumer information processing, reflecting the degree of personal relevance and interest that consumers have in a product or service. So, high involvement typically occurs with significant purchases, such as cars or electronics, where consumers invest considerable time and effort into research and evaluation. So, this heightened engagement leads to more thorough information processing and careful decision making. So, conversely, low involvement products naman like everyday grocery result in more superficial processing where consumers often rely on, such as brand recognition or price, rather than detailed information. So there's are three factors that influencing information processing. The first one is the perception. So perception is the process by which consumers interpret sensory information to make sense of the world around them. It involves not just the recognition of stimuli like advertisement, products, or branding, but also the interpretation of that information based on individual experiences, beliefs, and emotions. So for marketers, understanding perception is crucial because it shapes how consumers view a brand or product. So factors such as color, design, and messaging can significantly influence the perception. So for instance, a sleek modern design might convey quality and innovation, while a cluttered or outdated presentation could detract from product's appeal. So moreover, consumers' perception can be affected by external factors, so like social influences and cultural context. So making it essential for brands to tailor their messaging to resonate with their target audience. So the next one is the information on influence on information processing. So influence on information processing refers to the various factors that affect how a consumer take in, interpret, and respond to information. Marketers can enhance information processing by simplifying their messages, using clear visuals, and strategically presenting information to guide consumers through their decision-making process. So, understanding these influences helps brands craft communication that are more likely to engage and resonate with the consumer. So, the last one is the memory function. The memory function pertains to how consumers store and retrieve information about products and brands over time. So, memory is essential in shaping consumer behavior as it influences future purchasing decision and brand loyalty. So, there are different types of memory involved in this process. Sensory memory, where captures fleeting impression. Short-term memory holds information temporarily, and long-term memory that stores information more permanently. So marketers aim to enhance memory retention through various techniques such as repetition and emotional appeal. So, for example, a memorable jingle or a powerful storytelling approach can make a brand more recognizable and increase the likelihood of recall when consumers are making purchasing decisions. So, understanding the memory functions allows marketers to create strategies that reinforce brand messages and enhance consumer retention over time. The consumer attention. Consumer attention is a critical component of the buying process and plays a significant role in shaping purchasing decisions. It refers to the cognitive process by which consumers focus on specific stimuli in their environment while filtering out others. Given the overwhelming amount of information consumers encounter daily, understanding how attention works is essential for marketers aiming to effectively engage their audience. So, in the realm of consumer behavior, attention serves as a pivotal element influencing how consumers interact with brands, products, and marketing messages. As individuals navigate a world with information, understanding of consumer attention becomes essential for marketers aiming to engage effectively with their target audience. Types of attention. By understanding the mechanism of attention and the factors that influence it, marketers can develop strategies to capture and maintain consumer interest effectively. As the marketplace continues to evolve, staying attuned to the dynamics of consumer attention will be essential for brands striving to succeed in a competitive environment. So the first one is the pre-attention stage. The pre-attention stage refers to the initial phase of information processing, where individuals automatically and unconsciously scan their environment for relevant stimuli. During this stage, consumers are bombarded with a multitude of sensory inputs, but only a fraction of this information captures their conscious attention. The pre-attention stage is characterized by rapid automatic processing, which allows consumers to filter out irrelevant information while quickly identifying stimuli that may warrant further consideration. The second stage is the attention stage. So, the attention stage occurs after the pre-attention phase, where consumer consciously select certain stimuli to focus on. So, this stage involves the cognitive process of actively engaging with information, allowing consumers to evaluate and interpret marketing messages. Attention can be thought of as limited resource. Consumers have finite cognitive capacities and not all stimuli can be processed simultaneously. Therefore, understanding how to capture and sustain attention is crucial for effective marketing. So, the attention stage plays a crucial role in shaping consumer behavior. When marketers successfully capture and sustain attention, consumers are more likely to engage with the content, form positive attitudes toward the brand, and ultimately make purchasing decisions. Conversely, if a brand fails to capture attention, its messages may be overlooked, leading to missed opportunities for engagement and sales. The last types of attention is the capturing the consumer's attention. When it comes to capturing consumer attention, it is an essential component of successful marketing in a crowded and competitive landscape. So, by understanding the factors that facilitate attentions and employing targeted strategies, brands can engage effectively with their audience. So, personalization, compelling visuals, emotional storytelling, and interactive content are just a few of the method that can enhance engagement as consumer behavior. Continues to evolve, marketer must remain agile and innovative in their approach to capturing attention, ultimately driving brand loyalty and sales. For the last key point po, consumer decision-making process.
Alright, so the last topic is consumer decision-making process. So next slide. So what is consumer decision-making process? So the consumer decision-making process involves 5 basic steps. This is the process by which consumers evaluate making a purchasing decision. So 5 steps are problem recognition, information search, alternatives evaluation, purchase decision, and post-purchase evaluation. So may next slide po ba to? Yan. So 5 steps of the consumer decision-making process. Problem recognition recognizes the need for a service or product. Information search gathers information. Alternatives evaluation weighs choices against comparable and alternatives. Purchase decision makes actual purchase. Post-purchase evaluation reflects on the purchase they made. So kung papansinin natin, consumer decision-making process at yung consumer behavior a while ago is all medyo the same siya. So ano ba yung pinagkaiba netong dalawang to? So the main difference is that consumer behavior, yung kanina, encompasses not only these 5 steps, but also the psychological, the social, and environmental influences that affect each stages. Itong 5 stages na to. So for clear breakdown, so consumer behavior, this includes the entire decision-making process, but also delves into why, bakit, and how consumers make these choices. So, factors like personal values, tulad nung sabi ko nga kanina, kung mas prefer mo ang photography, so yun talaga yung mas pipiliin mo. Social influences such as family and peer recommendations. Kumbaga, kapag nag-consider kang bumili ng isang product, pag sinabi ni ganito, bibilhin mo kasi alam mo na mas alam niya yon or mas may experience siya sa mga ganung bagay. Ano pa? Marketing tactics that companies use. Yan, kung ano bang mga marketing strategy. Yung labubo na lang ngayon na sobrang sikat, diba? Na pinapakita lang naman ng mga artista pero maraming bumibili. Yan. Situational factors like urgency. Yan, ito. Yung urgency, kailangan mo nang bumili. For example, di na natin papangalanan na wala yung cellphone niya. Urgent na urgent, kailangan bumili. Diba? So, ganon. In essence, yan, consumer behavior is a comprehensive study of the motivations. So, decision making naman, these steps describe the basic processes. Yan, basic processes yan. Consumers go through. Yung go through ng isang consumer when making a purchase. So, however, they don't explain, itong 5 to, they don't explain why a person might make a different choice from another in the same situation or how outside factors influence each step. So, they are simply the chronological steps lang siya ng buying process natin. 1, recognize the problem. We search for information. Tapos, we weigh based from the information. And then, we make the actual purchase. And then, the post-purchase evaluation, so reflects on the purchase they made. So, in short, consumer behavior gives the depth to the decision-making steps, explaining the reasons and influences, while the consumer decision-making process is just the breakdown or yung chronological steps nung buying process ng isang customer. So that ends our topic for today, marketing strategy, understanding consumer behavior. Ayan, so we hope na may natutunan po yung mga recruitment or IT man sa topic natin ngayon. It's very short, pero ayan nga, pinili lang namin yung points na magagamit nating lahat. Kung ikaw man may personal business ka or kung ano man yung pinaplan mo pa, di ba? Or even dito sa company na nagagamit natin sa galawan natin. Kasi lahat tayo, nagbebenta tayo ng something, di ba? So yun, this ends our 1 hour today.
Maraming salamat po sa pag-attend.
Thank
At
you everyone
pakiki-
for listening and joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.